Hi campers, welcome back. I hope that you're ready to do some really fun art. Today we're going to be making sculptures. And we are going to use this piece of foil. We need to have a piece of cardstock, and they're already pre-cut for you, and a permanent marker and a pencil, and then we're going to need some hot glue. The hot glue the teachers will do. I don't have any right now, so I'm going to be using some Mod Podge to try to get mine to stick, or just hold it on. But you're going to do a really fun activity. The other thing we're going to need is a light source. So I have got this little lamp from my piano lamp, but you guys can be using a projector, which is a big light and it'll shine right on there. And I'll leave that out for you to use too. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is take our piece of foil and we're going to start to shape it. And we're going to shape them into people. So you're just going to crumple a little bit and bend. And you can see I kind of made like this. You're going to make a little head, and then you're going to make another little arm. So kind of looks like that. And then you're going to crumple the bottom into a leg, and then you're going to crumple this into a leg. Now, that does not look like a person, does it? But you have a head, 2 arms, and legs. Then you're going to start forming it down. I decided I'm going to make this guy, this is going to be my head right here. And then I'm going to start making his arm. Now, you want to keep it one piece. You don't want it to get ripped. If it does, then you can twist it onto itself. Like, let's say this part comes off, you can just twist it around and it becomes part. Then you're going to do the bottom part. There. And here is my person. Now, our people are going to be dancing, or maybe they're doing karate, maybe they are running, maybe they are doing yoga, maybe they're just walking. This one has a little bit longer, so I'm going to bend the knee up like this, okay, and then up like this. Now you want to keep squishing them together until they get small, and you'll see why. So you're going to squish, squish, and you're just going to keep getting harder and harder. And then it'll be a lot easier to bend them into shapes. If it's too long, don't tear it off. Just bend it back like that. So I'm gonna make this little leg a little smaller. And I've got this leg. It's kind of got these like parachute pants. I'll make that a little bit like more. It's getting smaller, right? His head's kind of funny. So you have a person, and then you want to get them into the shape of whatever motion. So I want this knee up, and I want this arm straight, this arm back. This arm's a little too long now too. Maybe like this. There. Dun, dun, dun. So there's your guy. Now you're going to, I'm going to move this over here so you guys can see. You're going to put it on one side of your thing. So the teachers are going to glue it on like that. Okay. Then you're going to turn your light on. My guy. And you're going to get the light close enough. Let's see, I got to move this over here so you guys can see. And move the light close. This way so you guys can see what I'm going to do with it. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw the shadow. Let's see if I can move everything over here. There you go. Do you see the shadow that is on my blue paper? Once the teachers glue it on there, it needs to be on the very edge. Okay, so you can give a tiny little bit, like the width of a pencil on there maybe. Then you're going to draw your shadow. So once the teachers glue it on there, I'm gonna move this guy, you get your light to exactly where you want it to be. Because if you move the light different ways, you can see more of the shadow. Get as much of the shadow on there as you can. So if you move it far away, the shadow will get too big. But if you move it closer, the shadow will get smaller. Then with the pencil, you're going to draw your shadow. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And you just draw along what you see as the shadow. And if it doesn't all fit on there, that's okay. Okay, and you do need to draw on the bottom like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take my guy off because I didn't glue it on. And then you're gonna take a black marker, and on the inside, you're going to draw that. I gotta turn this off, it's too bright for my eyes. Whew. So on the inside, you're going to draw your shadow. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you mess up, don't worry. Just make it, it's just a shadow. So it doesn't even have to it has to look similar, okay? So your guy is gonna be on there. So you have to be careful that you don't knock him off or bend him too much. You're gonna use the black marker. You wanna make sure you cover all your pencil marks. So that is important. Okay, and once I draw the outline of everything, I'm going to color it in with the black marker. Make sure you put something underneath, like another piece of paper. I'm using a tarp or a canvas so that you don't draw on the table. This is a black permanent marker, and you want to be careful not to get it on yourself too. If you're worried about your clothes, there are some paint shirts, some big white paint shirts in my classroom, in my big tall cabinet in the corner. On the bottom, there's a brown like fabric bin, like a tan fabric bin, and there are some canvases and some paint shirts in there. And you are welcome to use them. And try not to lay your hand in it. I usually try to keep that at the top. My guy is going to be up there at the top anyways. This is an old marker, so it's kind of dying, but you just keep coloring it in with the black marker. Like that. So here is my thing, and it would look like this. They're really cool. I really like how they turn out, and I hope you enjoy it also. So there is my sculpture.